You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight. We've yet to talk about Kentucky football in this episode yet.
That changes now. Let's welcome in Jeff Piecoro of the UK Sports Network from an undisclosed outdoor location. Hey, Jeff, it's a beautiful evening out there.
It is gorgeous out here, isn't it? It's going to be a great weekend for football, that's for sure.
All right, we've heard from Mark Stoops and the players. Now, offensive coordinator Eddie Gran is weighing in on that Auburn loss. I want you to take a listen to this.
Coach Stoops always talks about this, that in a 60, 70, 80 play game, you don't know which one play will affect the outcome. And we had about three to four that really could have changed it. So, that's our point of emphasis this week is fundamentals and just do your job. We had a couple guys that tried to do their own thing instead of doing their own job, and it affected the game.
And Jeff, if you look at the stats, Kentucky was better than Auburn almost everywhere except in the turnovers. That's got to be key.
Yeah, and that's the most frustrating thing for the players and for the coaches. As you heard Eddie say, you just have to do your job. And again, it's the first game. You're playing a top 10 team at their place, and you just try to do a little too much. Just do your job. That's going to be in their heads all week long until they get on the field against Mississippi. But you're right. If you were just from another planet, they said, look at these stats, you'd have thought Kentucky won the game by 2 touchdowns.
All right, so next up, Ole Miss coming to town on Saturday afternoon. Lane Kiffin in his first year. What do you think about this team, what you saw from them maybe in their game one against Florida?
Well, you knew they were going to have offense, and you knew that they were going to throw the ball all over the place and run that very hard. We saw kind of a hurry up from Gus Malzahn. This is Gus Malzahn on steroids with, well, I guess I shouldn't say steroids, but, it's much quicker offense than that. And you're going to see Mississippi try to get a ton of plays in. So what you're going to see Kentucky do is much like the Buffalo Bills. Remember when they played the New York Giants in the Super Bowl? The Giants held the ball. They ran the football. They simply took that high-powered offense of Buffalo and kept it on the sidelines. And I think that's what you're going to see Kentucky do. Control the clock, get first downs, limit the touches that the Mississippi offense gets.
It's Gus Malzahn on approved and legal supplements, Jeff. That's how we say that now.
There you go.
And, bowl season is going to look different. But right now, The Athletic has predicted Kentucky and Louisville in the Gator Bowl. That's just clickbait, right?
I'm not getting into all that kind of stuff. Look, I'm excited that football's here. I'm happy it's here. And, you know what? I just hope Saturday you're going to make your most improvement between your first and second game. And I think that Kentucky comes out and they're going to play a much better full game on Saturday. And I really think I would be disappointed if they do not win.
Pick, when we talked about the turnovers, the one thing about that is, they've worked on trying not to have turnovers in a game. How do you go about that next week to enforce that and to make them not, think about that trying to happen, to make sure they take care of the ball?
And that's a great point. And the problem is this, you can't really drill that into the kids' heads, because then they start thinking about, I can't make a mistake. I can't throw this ball, or I can't put it on the ground. You tell them, look, we're going to try to go out there and play a clean game. And that's what's in your mind. Look, again, it goes back to just do your job. Hang on to the football. Throw the ball away if you don't have a chance with it. But again, just go out there, do your job, and I think everything will be okay.
Jeff Piecoro from the UK Sports Network. We look forward to your call on Saturday. And getting that first win would be nice at Kroger Field. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. You can't be thinking about that. Otherwise, then you go out and make other mistakes.
Exactly.
And, we kind of heard this same thing about, like Eddie Gran talked about, somebody trying to do too much. I think sometimes you can see players trying to recover for somebody else's mistake. And I think for the Wildcats, you have to do your position, take care of the job that you're supposed to do, and try not to help out that other guy. As great as that sounds.
I know. Sounds easy.
I know. As great as that sounds, you've got to do your job. All right, a couple of quick reminders now. UK is alerting fans to new COVID-19 precautions ahead of Saturday's 4 p.m. home opener at Kroger Field. Face coverings will be required, but you cannot use bandana masks or those gaiters that go around your neck. There is also a ban on any RVs, tailgating, or gatherings, and anyone there who will need a ticket to the game. Gates will be open 2 hours before kickoff, and fans are encouraged to arrive early at specific gates, which are noted on your ticket. Now, only small clear bags, 12 by 6 by 12 inches, are allowed inside. Again, face masks are required at all times unless you are sitting there eating and drinking in your seat.
Meanwhile, there are still a limited number of tickets available for this season's 5 home games. They run from $60 to $110 each, which does include a parking pass. There's a limit of 6 tickets per game per customer, and most seating blocks are in groups of 2 or 4. Tickets are available at the website there on your screen, ukathletics.com/2020football.
All right, stay right there. More is ahead.
On BBN Tonight, stay with us.